The bridge. No one crosses. Twice deep in the abandoned woods was an old, crumbling bridge. It was known as the Lost Crossing, but no one ever approached it. It was said no one ever crossed it twice, not because they didn't want to, but because they couldn't. Stories were told that the bridge consumed fears, secrets, and regrets, and anyone who stepped on it never returned the same. Alex had grown up hearing the stories, but never gave them any credence. Now, a young filmmaker with an interest in disproving urban legends, they viewed the bridge as nothing more than a means to an end. Equipped with a flashlight and a camera, Alex ventured out on a cold, moonlit night to disprove the legend. "Urban legends are just stories," Alex muttered, adjusting the camera strapped to their chest. "I'll cross this bridge, record it, and show everyone there's nothing to be scared of." The woods seemed to come alive as Alex walked toward the bridge, the leaves rustling warnings they ignored. The bridge itself was decaying and overgrown with moss, its torn warning signs barely readable. The initial step onto the wooden boards made Alex's body shiver. Every creek was abnormally clear, as if the forest was letting its breath out slowly. The air thickened with every step, and Alex paused halfway across to examine unusual carvings on the railing. Symbols, jagged and old, curled under their scrutiny. However hard Alex looked, the designs shifted and twisted like living creatures. And then there were the whispers. Quiet at first, like the leaves of the trees rustling, but louder, more distinct. "Turn back. You don't belong here." Alex stood stock still, their hand clenching the railing. "Just the wind," they whispered, attempting to calm their pounding heart. "It's just the wind." They continued on and made it across. Alex breathed a sigh of relief as she stepped onto terra firma. Yet something was different. The world on the other side of the bridge seemed off. Colors dulled, sounds muted, and air clung with a heavy stillness. Alex spun around to look at the bridge and gasped. There it was again, right behind them, as if they'd never left it. "Number. That's impossible," Alex whispered. The flashlight flickered, casting long, dancing shadows across the trees. A laugh echoed, low and cold, sending a shiver down Alex's spine. "You never leave the bridge," a voice whispered, but there was no one present. Panic gripped Alex as they sprinted back towards the bridge, wanting only to get away. But halfway along the bridge, they froze in their tracks. There was a figure at the distance, a duplicate of Alex, but its eyes were filled with an unnatural, hollow light. The double grinned, its face twisted and wicked. "It's your turn now," it told him, its voice a warped reflection of Alex's own. The figure of Shadow walked off the bridge and into the world, but Alex was caught in an icy pull that dragged them back. They screamed, raking their hands through the air, but it was useless. The shadows consumed them. When the world fell quiet once more, the bridge remained as it always had. Quiet, waiting. In the distance, a faint whisper stirred on the breeze. "Who's next? Are you fearless enough to walk across the bridge no one crosses twice? Leave a message below and tell us what you believe actually happens to those who cross over. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more twisted stories like this one. Only on Ghostly Tale.